What's up? I'm Jeremy with Tre5 Customs. We're here in my shop in Peoria, Arizona. We're going to show you a little bit of the projects that we've been working on this year with Summit Racing. But two of them are over in the body shop, iCandy Paintworks, and one of them is actually Frank, who owns the company's personal build. So let's go check it out. We're over here at iCandy Paintworks. This is Frank's personal truck. Frank owns iCandy Paintworks, so he's building this as kind of like a rolling piece of business card, whatever you want to call it, for his shop. But basically, we've got the truck running and driving already. Kind of the way we work is we tend to wire and plumb and get the vehicle running while he's still working on paint. So currently the bed's over there, still not painted, but the cab's obviously painted, ready to roll. So this is kind of our normal SEMA crunch time. It's mid-October, towards the end of October. Our engine's running, truck's driving, and now it's just color sand and buff time, and then we'll put the glass in it, and then it'll go to interior. So we first started working with Summit Racing on this one with the engine. Frank wasn't sure what direction he wanted to go with the build, but he knew he wanted to keep the original. Actually, it wasn't even original, but it was the big block that came with the truck when he bought it. So this truck came with a 454 in it. We rebuilt it, a bunch of parts from Summit inside the engine, and then we've got a complete trick flow top end kit. Heads, cam, rockers, springs, the whole shebang. It's all trick flow, even down to the air cleaner and the fabricated valve covers. We also did all of our plumbing with Summit parts. We've got, obviously, it's converted to fuel injection, even though it still looks like a carbureted engine. So all of our fuel plumbing is from Summit. All of our transmission, it's got a turbo 400, so we've got an extra derail cooler in there with dual fans on it to try to keep the engine or the transmission temperatures down. The engine actually has a derail cooler on it as well. So we've got two finned coolers with dual fans on each of them, one on each side of the frame. One does engine oil, one does transmission oil. The truck rides on a stock chassis that has a bunch of Porter-built parts on it to make it sit right on the ground. Airlift, air management, we've got Valier compressors, two airlift 5-gallon tanks. And if you look through the truck, there's a lot of gold on this truck. So the tanks are powder-coated gold, some of the suspension's powder-coated gold. And when this whole thing's assembled, you're gonna see gold bumpers, gold wheels. It's just a ton of gold. It came out really cool though, I'm pretty happy with it. So that's kind of it for this one for now. It is kind of mid to end of October, so we're not 100% done with it. But we do have some other projects that we worked on with Summit Racing as well that were supposed to go to SEMA also, but unfortunately, it's not gonna happen this year. But we still wanted to bring some content to you and show you what we were gonna bring to SEMA. So let's go check out another one. This is another big project we have this year. This is a 64 Chevy Suburban we're doing for a previous customer. Worked with Summit on this one as well. A lot of the plumbing stuff on this one's from Summit, but there's a bunch of parts on here that you get from Summit. All American billet pulley setup, Holley intake manifold, CPP hydrostop, and a Bear remaster. But basically, a lot of the stuff that we worked with them on was the plumbing. So fuel plumbing, air motive, fuel pump, air motive, fuel filters, Summit fittings and lines. The transmission is running through a derailleur cooler. So that cooler and all the lines for that came from Summit. And everything down to like power steering lines. So we got a number 10 suction line on a remote reservoir from All American Billet. The pressure lines, high pressure lines are from Summit as well. But this one's gonna be cool. We're gonna debut this one at Lone Star Throwdown in February. So we've kind of pushed this project off until February. They've got a Best Debut award there that we're gonna go after. So that's this one. Let's go check out Aaron's C10. This is another project that we were doing this year. This one was supposed to go to SEMA as well, but we're not going to SEMA because there is no SEMA. But this is another one that we worked with Summit on this year. Again, a lot of the plumbing on this one came from Summit as well. So we have the same derailleur coolers that are on the Suburban and Frank's truck. Same thing, all the plumbing lines, power steering, fuel, transmission. This one actually has a power steering cooler on it because this one's meant to go around a track a little bit more than normal. So we put a cooler on the steering. We got Big Bear brakes on here that they custom do for us, but you can get these from Summit as well. Another GM LS power truck. This one sits on a roadster shop chassis with independent rear end. So this one's going to be more of a track type vehicle. but still our kind of spin on it. So super show quality. Everything underneath is detailed, and every single nut, bolt, wire, plumbing, everything's been touched. Just want to say thanks to Summit for helping us out with all our projects over the years. Unfortunately, SEMA is canceled this year, so we can't debut them for that. But we thought maybe doing this video would, let everybody see what we're working on. We also have our own YouTube channel, so you can check that one out. It's real simple. It's just Tre5 Customs. But you can follow along there and see the projects and see the progress on these 3 builds. They'll all be done really soon. Thanks, Summit.